everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is a tipsy Q&A, woohoo! So the reason I wanted to do a tipsy Q&A is because Tim and I had so much fun filming the last one where we tried a wine flight from In Good Taste Wines, and they actually just came out with a brand new flight. It's called Wild Child, and they sent me another package to try. So I was like, this has to be recorded. We had so much fun on the last one, and I thought, why not share it with you guys? So we are going to be doing another wine flight of Wild Child, which, by the way, perfect name, I love it. What's really fun and was actually a big surprise is that this kit comes with tie-dye. It has like a little tie-dye set in here with like different dyes, and it even comes with rubber bands and a glove so you can tie-dye an old t-shirt. I think I'm gonna buy a new white sweatshirt and tie-dye it for the winter because I love those tie-dye like cozy wear things. So that's the plan for that.
Yeah, you're actually supposed to use these bottles, repurpose them after you drink them all. Then you put the water in there with tie-dye. It's a really simple process, it sounds like, and a really creative idea as well. So
we're gonna get right into it, starting with some questions and pouring some wine.
All right, ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight.
All right, so the first wine we are going to be trying is called La Piuma. It is a Vermentino, and it's from Lodi, California. This little guide here is getting me through it. There's a lot about these wines, so there's like what makes it wild. Tastes like crisp citrus, toasted almonds with peach aromas, and it also tells you what it goes with, which I love because you guys know we're foodies. And a power couple with seafood and fish tacos. And by the way, the company actually is offering you guys 10% off if you use the code Hespe10. So when you go to checkout, make sure you enter that in to get your 10% off. Now, before I answer questions, I also have one more exciting thing about this. So as you guys know from the last one, well, maybe you don't, but they do an online Zoom with a sommelier, and you can have big groups of people doing that, and you can all be participating, and they walk you through the tasting. Well, we are actually going to participate in that, and if you guys are interested, I'm gonna be doing a raffle for you guys if you want to be in our Zoom group and have a wine tasting with the two of us. Maybe you guys don't want to do that, but if you are interested in doing that, make sure you comment down below and let me know that you are purchasing this wine kit, and I will enter you guys into the raffle, and I'll probably be announcing that in the next week or two. You have some time to purchase, and then I think the Zoom meeting will be mid-August. So just stay tuned for that. I will make the announcement on probably in a taste test. So make sure you're watching those taste tests so I can let you guys know who won the raffle. All right, let's get on with it. Go ahead and pour this wine for us. So the first question, now I did ask questions on my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me, you might want to, if you wanna, don't pour the whole thing.
I know,
like
we did that last time. Started off way too early.
Yeah, we poured the whole thing last time, guys. These bottles are large. You don't need to use it all. You can probably spread it out between 4 people. So we're gonna go ahead and dive right in to probably the most asked question, and if you haven't been following us for a long time, you probably don't know this, but are you guys having any more kids? So short answer is maybe, but most likely no, and that is not by choice. It is by, I guess, circumstances, if you will. So Tim and I have been trying for the last 3 years for another baby, and with Benson it took us quite a long time. It was over a year to conceive him, so he's our little miracle baby, and then with the second baby it just hasn't happened. Yeah, we've had all the testing done, we've had blood work, we've gone through the fertility center and everything, but if it does happen, it happens. But I think we've both come to terms with it, and I mean, I've had some hard struggles with it in the past, but now we are in a good place. So I think it would be a very happy surprise, but
very much so.
We're happy.
You know, we're always looking for the silver linings and things, and we get to do these taste tests with you. which we wouldn't otherwise.
Yes,
so.
wine. Oh my gosh,
you
this
like
is
this one?
delicious. Wow, I am so loving this. This is really good. It's light, it's crisp.
Smooth, it's delicious.
It's easy to drink,
yeah,
it's
very
dangerous.
much so.
Why does the first one have to start like this?
They hook you, man.
They
That
do.
is a good one. Although, I will say, the last time we did this, we got through like almost every single one of them, and we were just blown away by every
Totally.
one. It really is good wine, and a little taste test thing here that you got to try a little bit of each makes it a lot of fun.
It does. Oh, hi girl. She always wants to be in the videos now. So I feel like, don't put your tail in the cheesecake. I have the vegan cheesecake too for us to snack on from Trader Joe's. Next up, we are trying the Viognier. I love Viogniers. They're like one of my favorites. This one is from Paso Robles, and so I'm just gonna share with you guys what they go well with, like what they pair well with, because that's what I care about most. It says it pairs well with spicy food and Cheez-Its. Okay.
Cheez-Its?
Yes. So it has like a normal like recommendation that it says if you're feeling wild, then it tells you the wild side one. So the Cheez-Its are the wild one, which I love. I love that because come on, let's be honest. When we're stuck at home, we're not making 5-course meals to go with our wine. We're snacking on some Cheez-Its. So let's go ahead and take a little sip. Very light, very good.
It's got a very little like notes of just fruitiness in it, right? What is that?
Yeah, it says honeysuckle, apricot, and baked apple.
Yeah.
I can taste the honey for sure. That honeysuckle, ooh, that's good. Very delicious. Okay, so I have a question here. How long have you been working at Trader Joe's? Super easy, 6 years. I've been working for the company for 6 years, and I'm just a crew member, and all of my hauls and everything I do out of pocket. I'm not sponsored by the company, so I pay for everything on my own.
You've also worked at 3 different stores too, so you've got a nice little perspective on different areas, different regions, and how different stores operate as well.
Totally, that is true. How did you end up working at Trader Joe's? Well, this is actually kind of an interesting story. Maybe not interesting, but I graduated college in 2009, which, as you guys know, probably one of the worst times in history to graduate college because there were no jobs. But I was fortunate enough to land a job at a home care company where I was in charge of a bunch of clients, and I helped pair clients with caregivers. So I was in the office, and I had an office job where we sat for 10 to 12 hours a day. It was a very rigorous, grueling job. I came home crying in tears very often. It was definitely a difficult job, but I stuck it out for 9 months, and then I just burnt out. I couldn't take it anymore. And that's kind of when I realized that office job work is just not for me. That's not who I am. I'm someone that's personable. I want to like go up and talk to people and, you know, be walking on my feet and moving around and just having a much more, I guess, like casual approach to my job. So that's why I chose Trader Joe's. I was also shopping there often, so I decided, what the heck, I might as well get the discount and get a job. So I did, and I I just like loved working there. It's so much fun, and it's just so fitting with my personality. Okay, well, I'm finishing mine. What does Tim do for his daily job, and how many siblings do you and Tim both have?
Oh, okay. So yeah, we got a lot of questions about what I do for a living. I work in the software industry, digital marketing. So I deal directly with clients, and yeah, not too much to talk about there. If you have any other questions, I'm happy to answer them. But yeah, I have a brother and a sister.
And I have a brother who's younger than me, and Tim's the baby.
Yeah, I'm the baby. I have 2 older siblings.
All right, we're pouring the next one. This is like a rosé. It's actually a Grenache, but it has like a rosé tint to it. It's from Santa Ynez, and it goes well with fruit salsa, but if you're feeling wild, Indian curry. It has blood orange and cantaloupe notes. And while he's pouring, I'm gonna go ahead and ask the question that a lot of people have been asking is, how did we meet? And do you want me to say?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we actually met at a job we both worked at, which was at a community center close to our childhood homes where we grew up, which was in Orange County. And we worked together for years and we were just friends and actually didn't really even notice each other at first.
Yeah, we did a lot of like after school programs and different like childhood classes, things like that. And a lot of times the guys and girls would be separated running. Like I'd do more of like the sports classes and she'd do more of like the school type setting classes. So we knew each other, we were cordial with each other, but we never really had a friendship yet.
It took a while for us to kind of warm up and become more friendly. It actually was a cruise that this guy decided to host. We were literally just friends for the longest time, and we really formed a bond when we were starting to plan for the cruise, because there was a bunch of us going and we were kind of coordinating and hanging out more, and it just developed into like this amazing friendship. And then before we knew it, we realized we had really good chemistry and we decided we should maybe date. So that's what we did, and the rest is history. Okay, so this one is a little on the sweet side.
For sure, very sweet.
This is probably, so far out of the three, my least favorite, just because it's sweet, but it's not bad. It's still light. But yeah, this wouldn't be my top pick. And like you guys all know, we are gonna be 100% honest with you guys. It's still good, but
still good, yeah.
Definitely on the sweeter side. If you guys like the sweet wines, you'll probably like this one a lot.
Yeah, it is sweet for sure. And I agree that this one's probably my least favorite, but not to say that it's not good.
So the next question is, how did we get engaged? And I'll let Tim take over. And while he's explaining how we got engaged, I'm gonna actually put in some photos, because we took photos of the engagement. Tim's mom's actually a photographer, and she took a ton of photos while we got engaged. And so we have some really great shots. So take the floor.
Yeah, thank you. So we got engaged in Kauai, Hawaii. And I created this treasure map that we found a message in a bottle that had a treasure map. So we walked down the beach and there was an X made out of flowers that I had my mom go down and set up prior. And when we got down there, I knelt on one knee, and the rest is history. It was, you know, it was kind of funny because she was all giving me hugs and kisses and everything, and I was like, "Are you gonna look at the ring?"
Yeah, like I didn't notice the ring for like, I don't know, it felt like an hour, because I was just bawling my eyes out the whole time, like hugging him, and I didn't even look at the ring, guys. I was not that girl that was like, "Where's the ring?" I didn't care. I was just like happy that he finally asked, because we lived together for
4 years.
4 years before, so it was perfect timing though. Moving right along, we are going to try another Grenache from Paso Robles. And this is a summer strawberry and spice. This sounds good. And it is, let's see, it has, it's good with grilled meats, and if you're feeling wild, flaming hot Cheetos.
Oh, they love the chips.
The snacks,
Yeah,
they know what we're doing here. By the way, speaking of snacks, I need a little bite of this cheesecake. If you guys haven't tried this, veganless cheesecake, or cheeseless vegan cheesecake, it's so good.
It's gonna get harder and harder to talk the more we go along with this taste test.
Really.
Bear with us.
Next question, actually, let's just give this a little whirl.
All right. It smells amazing.
That's good. Nice and light.
Very light.
I like how a lot of these are really light. I think that's why you can pair them with like more of a flavorful dish, like hot Cheetos.
Flaming hot Cheetos.
But yeah, I think a lot of that has to do with just this. You can do spicy things with a lighter wine, and you can enjoy the balance of that. So I appreciate that, because I like spices in my foods. So next question is, hi Katie, I love your videos. You two are such a radiant couple. I wonder if you have any advice for how to encourage a diverse diet for your child when you as parents have different food preferences. I'm more adventurous eater than my husband, and I want to foster that in our future children, but worry that if dad doesn't like it, they won't want to try it. I totally can relate to this comment and to this question. I get this question quite often, and what I will say is, the number one key thing that we do with Benson is we never force him to eat anything. So what I started to do is just put little tiny pieces, not too much because you don't want to overwhelm your child, but just little tiny pieces of whatever food you're eating on the plate. I think they're much more likely to try things also if you're eating the same way. So if I'm eating a salad, like Benson always notices I'm eating a salad, and what I'll do is say, do you want a cucumber? And I'll just take a fork and give him a cucumber. You want to try a tomato out of my salad? And he'll tend to be like, sure. But I'm not overwhelming him with making him a full salad and like putting it in front of him, because then he'll be like, no way. And so I think that's kind of the best approach in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely do achievable goals. So small little portions. And then we also like to give him an option as well. So you give him like 2 options of the 2 things that you want him to try, and say, hey, which one do you want? And when he chooses one, then he feels like, hey, I made the decision to choose that food. It's not something being forced upon me. He's more likely to try it. But again, it's not a perfect plan. It sometimes doesn't work. Sometimes he just says, I don't want this. And so he tries a lot of things, but a lot of things he says no to, and we respect that for the most part.
All right, guys, we are halfway through the flight, and I am feeling it. I just had to tell Tim to chill on the pours. He's pouring like
the whole thing almost. Yeah,
I'm like, woo! I don't know if I'm gonna get through the video. But what he's pouring right now is a Sangiovese. It's from Sonoma Valley. It's a 2018, and it has black cherry and vanilla notes. It goes well with pork chops, and if you're feeling wild, pizza dipped in ranch.
Oh yes, that sounds delicious.
It sure does.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now, as I said, we're feeling it a little bit. So I'm gonna go and just answer this question that was completely out of left field. Probably the most interesting question we were asked.
And personal, probably.
Most personal, but we're gonna go ahead and answer it because we be like that, okay? So the question is, what do you and Tim wear to bed every night? And if you two had a swimming pool in the backyard, what would you wear to swim? I'm gonna go ahead and, do you want to answer to start, or?
I'll let you start.
Okay, so what I wear to bed every night is not as glamorous as some YouTubers that you probably watch, like the silk pajamas and all that. No, I wear an oversized t-shirt, a lot of them that Tim gets at his trade shows and stuff. So he'll pick up like extra larges for me. So I just wear these really big oversized t-shirts and underwear, and that's what I wear to bed every night.
Yeah, nothing too glamorous for me either. It's just underwear, boxer briefs, fruit of the loom.
As for swimming, I will wear a 2-piece whenever I'm feeling it, and then sometimes I'll wear a 1-piece.
For me, I have, you know, just basic board shorts. I don't know, like I've got a wide variety. Normally like a rip curl or some type of board short, but nothing crazy there.
Yes, and I just tried this wine. It's pretty oaky. I actually enjoy this. I think it's good. It's definitely not on the, it's getting on the heavier side, I will say.
For sure.
But it definitely has that like oaky flavor.
It's a good wine. I like this one too, but it is definitely getting a little bit heavier as we go along.
While Tim's pouring, it is a Tempranillo. It's from Sierra Foothills, California. It's dried fig, cedar, and cacao, and it goes with shrimp paella and, oh my gosh, you're kidding me! You're freaking kidding me! Trader Joe's frozen dinner!
Oh.
This is our wine,
Did
guys.
they make this for us?
This is our freaking wine! I'm sold. This is it. This is...
What?
The Game Theory Tempranillo.
Oh,
it's it. We gotta end it on that note. No, I'm kidding. But honestly, like, really? It says that in here. I'm not playing. I'm serious. It says Trader Joe's frozen dinner.
But what does that mean, though?
It could be anything.
I mean, Trader Joe's has such a wide variety of different ethnic foods.
I'm making this frozen cheesecake my dinner, so
I guess
let's
counts.
go ahead and
taste. Counts, yeah. All right. Well, we got to try it then. They dedicated this one to us. Ooh, that one's active. That one is woohoo. What
Have
is
some
that?
cheesecake with it.
Yeah, that is a really just dense flavor for sure.
It is. Here, you gotta have cheesecake because it'll cleanse your palate a little bit.
It's from Trader Joe's, so that counts.
This one is definitely a unique wine, I will say.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I think it goes with any Trader Joe's frozen meal.
It's very sharp.
Yeah. I don't know about it. I don't know.
Yeah. Shrimp pasta it goes with a shrimp pasta. What doesn't? It's like one of my favorite foods.
I have another question. Do your coworkers and the headquarters know that you make these videos? Yes, of course they do. I have amazing coworkers who support me. They watch my videos, they comment, and they even, like when I get to work, they'll talk to me about it. So I really appreciate all my coworkers' support. It's always like a little nerve-wracking when you're starting a business, especially when it's on social media and everyone can see it and they know who you are personally, and then you extend that to your home and like open your life up a little bit more. And yes, Trader Joe's corporate, they definitely know that I do these videos. Next one?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, 2 more, right? All right.
Two more. All right, so the next one we're going to be trying is the More Vedra. It tastes like jam, black pepper, and cherry. It couples with beef short ribs. And if you're feeling wild, bacon wrapped hot dogs.
I mean, I'm feeling wild like with every one of these options.
What about, okay, so let's just say a veggie dog wrapped in veggie bacon for me. You know, Tim can have his meat and his bacon, but for me, let's do the veggie version. Okay, so I'm gonna try this first and then we'll go ahead and Ooh, I like it. That's good. To me, I like it.
I like it.
It's not really good to you?
I mean, it's, let me try it one more time. I think it's probably like middle of the field, not necessarily the top yet.
Okay, well while Tim's trying it, I got a question that I get often, which is, does Benson eat meat or is he being raised as a vegetarian? How did you guys agree on that decision? Essentially, yes, Benson is a vegetarian, and that is only and always been his choice. Yeah. So as you guys know, I'm a vegetarian. I've been vegetarian for 16 years. Tim is not vegetarian, and Benson's been raised around both of us. We definitely have different dinners at times. So if I make pasta, Tim will cook shrimp on the side and then just add it to the top of his pasta. We always offer Benson meat if he wants it. I believe that he should have the choice. As far as right now, he does not choose to eat meat, and that's all on him. I'm never gonna be that mom that forces him to eat meat or forces him not to eat meat.
Yeah, and I'm the meat eater, and a lot of people say, oh, what do you think about your kid being vegetarian? Like, I'm all in favor of it. Like, personally, I want to start cutting down how much meat I consume. He's not forced to eat meat. If he ever says, no, I don't want to eat that, I'm always going to support that.
All right, are we on our last one?
Last one.
Good.
We made it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm feeling it more than last time. You did heavy pours in the beginning.
You know, you shouldn't have me pour the wine. It's a bad decision.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and try the last one, which I can barely say or read because I'm like, my eyes are going cross-eyed right now. Dolcetto, it's a Dolcetto from Russian River Valley. It has rhubarb and cocoa with floral on the nose, and it goes well with veggie tacos, okay, or a crunch wrap supreme, Taco Bell. All right, we're gonna go ahead and taste this, and then we're gonna answer the last question. That's different.
Is that a black bean crunch wrap supreme?
Yeah, probably. For me it is.
That's good.
That's interesting. It's definitely so different than a wine I've tasted. It has so many different flavors in it. It's unique. That's what I'll say.
It is. It's multifaceted. It's delicious though. I like this one a lot.
Good. Okay, so the last question. Does Tim sing your YouTube intro song?
Oh, me sing? I'm sorry, but no.
Yeah, that is definitely a no.
Oh,
that
goodness.
song is Magic by
Matt Sierra.
Matt Sierra.
Yes.
We get this question often, so Tim does not sing.
I wish I could sing that well, but I mean, I'm not a singer. That's one of the few things that I admit that I am not good at whatsoever. If ever I could fake it and sing that well and be stuck in all of your heads that much, I would do it, but I don't have that type of skill.
So that's it, guys. There's several other questions on here that were asked, and I definitely want to answer them. There's some funny ones. There's some good ones about Trader Joe's and like my experiences, and maybe I'll do a story time down the line, but for now, this video is probably over half an hour, and I apologize, but thank you so much for sticking out. If you guys want to purchase this wine flight, The Wild Child by In Good Taste,
join us.
I will leave everything in the description below. If you guys want to enter into the Zoom tasting with us, make sure to comment down below that you're buying the kit and that you want to enter into that raffle, and we will do that shortly. And I don't know if you guys really want to see the behind the scenes of me drinking this many wines, because I'm a lightweight. I've said that before. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget, you know what it is. It's not a finger up. It's not a middle finger up. It's not an index finger up. It's not a pinky finger up. It's a thumbs up. Woohoo! All right, you guys know I'm feeling it. Yeah, thumbs up this video and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye.